Hey guys, welcome to the new movie review. Today we're gonna talk about Waxwork. They're playing at the other one. Just all it. Gonna get my initial. Not the camera should be moved a little better. Camera. Yeah, that better. Somewhat. I think it's my chair, but we're gonna. Why do I feel way out? There we go. That's better. Do that. I saw Waxwork today at the. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I've never seen it before. It's a horror movie, kind of with obviously a wax museum and stuff. And the premise of it is they have to, the museum or somebody trying to get people to come in. They need a certain number of people to come into the museum, the wax museum. Come in and, once they come in, they gotta cross the line, like the into the wax, like into like the exhibit, so whatever you want to call them, things they have to cross into that, and then they die once they get enough people. Shit's gonna break loose, and that's kind of basically the basic premise of the movie. People die, some make a couple make it out alive, and a couple, I mean a couple, make it out alive. And today it's kind of saying, guys, I don't want to get into details. Like, I'll be like, this is kind of what happened, maybe. And that's kind of what I'm going to do, is not go into, like, oh, these are all the details of what happened, unless there's anything I really want to talk about. Like, for example, superhero movies, I'm probably going to go into more detail with the, stuff. Because I'm a big superhero guy, and all the references and stuff. So I might go into a little depth in movies like that, or Star Wars, other stuff I have really knowledge in, but for instance, I'm not going to go quite into depth. But if you haven't seen it, you can see. So, it's a good horror movie. I like it. I wouldn't say it's scary by any means. I wasn't scared at all. I mean, if you're easily scared, maybe. And even then, I'm like, yeah. If you don't like violence, I would say that's the only thing that this might be like, okay, if you don't like violence, you should not be seeing any really horror movies in general. The way if I think you could see that different violence, but this is pretty violent and stuff like that. It's a mature movie, so have that in mind when seeing it. All the actors, like when it comes to older movies like that, I don't know a lot of actors. I know some, but I don't know any in this movie. So I can be like, oh, these actors were this actor, this second actor. I don't know any of the actors. There probably some famous ones, but I don't know. But they were all fine. That weren't bad. So that was cool. Good acting. Also, you like the monster designs and all that stuff. That was all pretty cool. Like the makeup and all the stuff they did for all those monsters. I don't know. That was all cool. Like the Dracula, werewolf, Frankenstein, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff, Dean Baby, all that stuff is cool. And I'm kind of saying, because this really kind of thing what else I want to say. I did like it. I did enjoy it. It was fun. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I want to structure these, but it was fun. I liked it. That's all really I can say. It's weird. It might be weird. I think what we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know what other than if it's good, I don't know what else to say. This might be a quick review. Not really a review, me just ranting on for a little bit. But I think, yeah, it was good. It's an old movie, old horror movie from, I think, the 80s. So, yeah, it's always fun. And also, the one thing I want to mention, because I do remember this one scene in the very beginning. The one kid at the table, he's one of the guys, I'm just going to say, make that alive. And, okay, I'm saying some stuff. But he was reading a comic in the beginning. First of all, as you know me, I have a ton of issues and have a lot of comics, and I know my comics. I was kind of figure out what book he was reading. I'm like, what comic are you reading? What comic are you reading? It's 80s. I'm gonna say Marvel DC, because that's probably, if you're gonna read a comic, that'd be probably Marvel DC. Ooh, Strange Tales. It looked like you. And I figured out he was reading. You could see it for a minute. He was reading Strange Tales. The one with what's it called? Doctor Strange and Cloak and Dagger. What it looked like. I don't know what issue, mind you. If I took a screen cap of that page and I went through and looked for all the issues, I'll be like, this comic was in that movie. I'm this comic that was in that movie. That's kind of cool. I probably do, because I have most of the issues of that. I mean, there's a few I don't have, but yeah, that was kind of cool to see a comic book thing, and I was like, hey, a book. I like Strange Tale. I actually like the book. Yeah, it's split up into two comics, and like two comics in one. But yeah, it's really cool to see that comic. I like when I see little people reading comics or something like that. I'm like, because I'm always like, ooh, what comic are you reading? Also, the comic in the back. I'm like, ooh, there's that comic. Stuff like, it's weird when movies have that anytime they have comics. Like, that's cool. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's cool little, for me, it was like a cool little Easter egg for the comic guy. So I'm like, that was cool. And I think what else I want to say. All the characters great. And that's gonna be it. The movie was great. It's fun. I enjoyed it. It's not, like I said, not scary. I would say violent, yes. Scary, no. Like it's one of those like almost with the line of, I would say, I don't know if I would say cheesy because I don't know if I know exactly. I kind of know what that is because I know people say probably it's going to be cheesy stuff. I don't know what cheesy, cause, like I just liked it. I like stuff, and not because like, oh, it's so cheesy or this, that, the other. But yeah, I think we're gonna end this. We're on the 5 minutes here. I think we're gonna end. Thank you guys for watching this free kind of review. This one wasn't as much of it as a review as me just saying a couple little things. There wasn't much to say for this one. I'm like, okay, I think what we're gonna do for the upcoming reviews, if I want to talk about the movie, I'm just gonna talk about the movie. Because it seems like I'm not talking much when it comes to a lot of things, but also it's an older movie, so it's a little maybe different than how I would talk about like an Avenger movie, because that was something like that. I would talk a lot more about that because there's a lot more to talk about, and with some of the stuff like that, I know a lot more of. This is something I'm not as familiar with, as in not as familiar with, as in I had not, because I've seen it, but it's like it's one of the things I'm like, you know, like it was the Avengers, so I can be like, oh, I can talk about the Avengers Infinity War, like if I did a review of that. At some point I might, who knows? I've already seen it, but if I see it again, I might do a review on it. But I can be like, boom, 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 there's all this shit to talk about. There's so much to talk about in that movie. For me, it's easy, and I know more about comic book superheroes than I do horror stuff, so it's like, easy to talk about. But, beside the point, this is the, do I suggest going to see this movie? I'm not saying go see it at the Animal, because it's not playing a Poly Animal, it's playing at my Animal. It's the best of thing with the Psycho Cinema where they do horror movies and stuff. I was gonna do a thing where put a link of this thing for them in the description, but since it's really only a Facebook page and not really it's like a Facebook group, not a page. If it was a page, I'd be happy to, but I'll just give a shout out on the video. Go check out Psycho Cinema at the Winchester Alamo, and it's like a more group thing, so it's not really like it doesn't really help. That really a thing. Like if they had a page, I'd be like, oh, go like the page, like it, and do stuff like that. But they don't, so I can't. Or something else that they have. I don't know. If they have anything else, I know they have that. But yeah, if there's anything else, you can probably look it up. But yeah, that is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can always stay happy for the next movie review. Will be either probably My Hero Academia and this next movie. I hurt my teeth. Oh, that was not pleasant, and that's a great way to end the video. I did not feel good. I have my teeth or something, and I did not like that. Like I'm saying, I'm going to do that. I'm going to see My Hero Academia this weekend. Then after that, unless something happens, or if I see something like before that, but I don't know if I will, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can always stay happy and see you in the next video. Bye.